Dear friends, let us have a virtual tour of the university where our today's guest is working as Director of International Exchange Center. Hello, everyone. Welcome to New India Education Trust Motivation Web Series. Friends, you know that in this program, we bring you personalities who can motivate you, who can inspire you. And today, we have a special guest from Japan, Ms. Kyoko Matsukava. She is the Director of International Exchange Center in Konan University, Japan, which is, I think, very close to Osaka. Kyoko, welcome to this program.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. You know, I visited Kuwait more than 2 years ago, and I'm really happy to see you again. And congratulations on setting up your school in your hometown. I've heard about your, project some years ago, and I'm really, happy to hear about that.
Thank you, Kyoko, and thank you for sparing your time. Kyoko, as you know, we are into education, and especially we are going to work for the rural India. You know, we are starting a school, and that school, I'm sure very soon it will grow within 5 to 6 years. The school will grow into, 10 plus 2 school means we will have classes of 11th and 12th as well. And they would be aspiring to join some universities. And we are planning to give an international standard education to them. So that's why that is the purpose of today's our meeting. We would like to know, you can tell about your university, and since you are the director of International Exchange Center in the university, so we would like to know what courses do you have in your university for the international students?
Right. We've got faculties of several kinds. I belong to the Faculty of Letters, where you can study Japanese language, English language, and history. And I myself is a professor of the Department of Sociology. And besides that, we got the Faculty of Economics, as well as Faculty of Engineering, and diverse kind of disciplines you can learn at Kona University. And we haven't received any students from India so far, but we've got a graduate student from Bangladesh. So somehow we are familiar to the South Asian region. So I expect to grow more students, increase more foreign students from that region. So I really encourage your students to study hard, and in the future, near future, they can come to Kona University. It's located in Kobe, and Kobe is as you introduced, near Osaka, which is located in the western part of Japan. And Kobe has got, kind of cosmopolitan atmosphere, let's say like Mumbai. It's a much smaller city, but it's a port city, and it opened to foreign countries in the 19th century. So somehow we are ready to receive more foreign students from abroad.
Okay.
So we welcome you.
Okay. How far is Kobe from Tokyo?
To go to Tokyo, if you take a bullet train, it takes 2.5 hours, and from Kobe, around 3 hours.
I see. Okay. You have so many courses, for the international students. Do you offer some scholarships to the students, those who are scholars? I mean, those who are very bright students, and they can compete anywhere. Do you offer scholarships to them?
We don't have a scholarship at the moment. Actually, we need to have MOU with partner university.
Okay.
So as long as you enter college in India, and we haven't got partner universities in India so far. But since I assumed this position of director in April this year, and at the moment it's quite difficult to go to India due to the pandemic.
Yeah.
But once it ends, I will travel to India and try to find partner universities there. That's my planning.
Yeah, I think, yes, you can have a partnership with some universities in India. There are many, private as well as government universities who would be interested to be, having partnership with you for exchange programs. Yes, and yes, during pandemic, it has been very difficult to travel. So I'm sure, as soon as this period is over, you will be traveling to India, I'm sure.
Yeah, and another thing is that, of course, we got some personnel who can speak English, but in Japan, Japanese is the language, and you need to learn the language.
Yeah,
but that is really, interesting. Even in India or globally, Japanese animation manga, they are very popular.
Yes, of course. Japan. Otherwise, also Japan has been very popular among Indians because we know, Japan is known as the country of the rising sun.
Yeah. Like you visited Japan.
Yeah, that was way back in 1991 when I visited Japan.
You told me about your pleasant memories, and Japan has changed a bit, but still the mindset of Japanese people are the same.
No, Japanese people are beautiful and they are very nice people. They're sweet, and the way they speak and the way they welcome the guests, they are wonderful people. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and we are quite disciplined people, and I believe that's why the rate of new cases of COVID-19 became very low recently. We put masks all the time. And
anyway, I think we have met twice or thrice. We met, when you visited Kuwait, we met at that time. Kyoko, how many students do you have at present, the international students in your university?
The number is very low at the moment, around 20. students. But we have actually, 9,000 students.
Okay. I think because of pandemic for the last 2 years, you might not have any international students.
Yeah, that's true. We have, program which offers international students Japanese programs. And every year we welcome 60-something students. But that program stopped because at the moment Japan closed, the borders.
Yeah.
And once they were open in November, but again, due to that Omicron variant, Japan closed the borders again. It's a pity.
Yeah. Kyoko, I would like you to advise the students, if those who are aspiring to come to Japan, they want to study in some universities in Japan, what is the essential that they should have? One thing, as you said, that the Japanese is very important. So do you think that in Japan, it's only the Japanese, which is the medium of instruction in universities, or it is taught through English medium also?
We offer some English courses too. And in the courses, you can study about Japanese culture and Japanese economics and religion. But still, most courses are, interacted in Japanese language. So to master Japanese language is essential to come to Japan.
Yeah.
Especially, that language is, big problem for foreign students.
But when the students are coming to you, do you offer them any crash course for language so that within few months, within 2-3 months, they learn Japanese?
Yeah, sure. We have courses for beginners too.
Yeah.
So once you take the courses, I'm sure that after hard learning, you can be able to speak Japanese.
I see. Okay, so do you think that within those 2-3 months they become well aware of the language, and then they don't find any difficulty in pursuing their education there?
Yeah, means you can. You can take the courses of Japanese program, and as well as you can take the courses which are given in English. In that way, I think you can, study at Kona University. But for that, in the first place, I need to find partner universities in India.
Okay, no, that's certain. You will get partners, and we can also help. We can also help you in that. I'll be visiting India very soon, and maybe I can visit some of the universities, and I can find. We can help you in getting that partnership. That won't be very difficult.
I can give you advice. To send your students to other universities in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give you advice.
That would be fine. That would be nice, if it can be done. Yeah. So one more thing, I would like to ask, about right now that you don't have any scholarship scheme for students. Maybe in future you will offer some scholarships. What is the cost of education, the courses, the fee structure? Is it very expensive if we compare it with European countries or US or Canada? How do you find it, in comparison to European universities?
Yeah, compared to American universities, fee structures is lower. Yeah, and of course, I took my degree from LSE in London, and London is a very expensive city. So compared to that, study at Konan in Kobe is much more reasonable.
Okay.
And I also advise you to get scholarship from the Ministry of Education in Japan, and it offers scholarship, and you can get information from the Embassy of Japan.
Okay.
In any countries. It could be the easiest way to get scholarship.
Yeah, so they can seek the information from the Embassy of Japan in their respective countries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the embassy would be able to provide the details and the courses, the universities and the scholarships which are available with the government of Japan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
And
know
you can
government of
choose
Japan
the
had been very
university.
supportive. There was Japan International Cooperation Agency, which is known as JICA, that has
Yes.
been helping and inviting the people from all over the world to Japan. I was part of that because I visited Japan in 1991 on the invitation of JICA, and I represented India. We were a delegation of around 30 people from India and 100 from the SAARC countries. I think still JICA has such programs. So the information they can surely seek from the Embassy of Japan.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, we are in kind of a partnership. So I can provide you with information about scholarship or invitations from JICA or the Ministry of Education.
Yeah. Anyway, that would be so nice of you, Kyoko, if you can provide us the information. And if in any way we can help you and your university, your department to get or seek partnership in India, some universities, it will be our pleasure to help you to get that.
And I'm looking forward to visiting your school near future.
Sure. We are having, going to have inaugural program on 27th March. If you can make your program, if this, the travel ban or travel restrictions are over by that time, I'm sure you can visit us, and we'll be very happy to host you.
Thank you so much for, invitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Kyoko, for sparing your valuable time, and we will be in touch.
Yeah, we will be in touch.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure meeting you again, even online.
Thank you. Looking forward to see you in India.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
So friends, that was our special guest today, Miss Kyoko Matsukava, who is the Director of International Exchange Center at Konan University, Kobe, Japan. I'm sure the discussion that I had today with her is going to be useful for you. So please like and share this with your friends. Thank you. Have a great time.